so welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know what it is. It's another Woman Chat Wednesday. But before we go ahead and get into this Woman Chat Wednesday, I want to tell y'all, if y'all don't already know, I do have my boutique, which is called Shoe Queen. And yes, I'm happy about it. And so my Instagram, Shoe Queen Boutique, the page is Shoe Queen Boutique 101, and I'm also on Facebook, Shoe Queen Boutique 101. And y'all just go check it out. Check your girl out. And if you mess with me, shop with me. Why not? All right, and so let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already joined the Embrace Natural crew, okay? But y'all already know this is a Woman Chat Wednesday, and this is called How to Avoid an Entanglement, okay? If you've been in an entanglement, make sure you like this video. And if you've been in one, go ahead and comment, all right? And if any of these is familiar, sounds similar, I want y'all to comment, okay? So, number one, first things first, how to avoid an entanglement. Do not fall for the old-fashioned, I live with him or her, but we are not together, okay? Do not fall for it. Sad but true, it is common, all right? If they are living with an ex, if they are living with their child's father, their child's mother, do not do it, because it's kind of like you just asking for problems. Because if they not still together, 9 times out of 10, they still doing the do, if you know what I'm saying. They still having sex. Come on now. They at least doing that. You know, something got to be going on. Or even if it's not, they're, you know, trying to move on from each other and not having sex, it's still some type of feelings going on in that situation. So to avoid an entanglement, if a guy or a female tells you something like this, y'all need to run. Run, okay? Make sure y'all just run as far away as possible, okay? Because you don't want to get, catch feelings for somebody that, already got a situation going on, okay? You just don't want to do that. And to be honest, I remember there was this situation with somebody I was talking to, and they was telling me, yeah, they live with a female or whatever, but they on the verge of breaking up. They can't leave because they just can't break the lease. And, she ain't effing with him right now and all this other type of stuff. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. I didn't really care if he was telling the truth or not. And I didn't care to figure it out because I didn't want him like that. You was just somebody that had fun, be a little boo thing or whatever. I kind of was like, I don't know about that. But at the same time, I really wasn't hell-bent on figuring it out because I wasn't expecting, nothing out of him, a real committed relationship or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't care to figure it out. But then eventually, as we kept talking, he ended up telling me, yeah, they back together and he was going to propose to her or whatever. So I'm like, y'all going to be engaged and you still want me to talk to you? And he was just like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And you just told me that y'all are back together or whatever, y'all back kicking it on good terms or whatever, and then you want me to talk to you and you telling me that you finna get engaged to her. And then he was like, yeah, why not, do. And I'm like, nah, that ain't cool, that ain't right. And he was like, well, when I ask her to get engaged, I won't get married to her right away. It'll be some years before we get married. And I'm like, so you really want me as your side chick? Nah, I'm good. So anyways, he was basically still trying to convince me, but I'm like, no, that's going to be such a messy situation. And even though y'all engaged but not married, to me, you might as well say you are married. That's a very big commitment to make, even just being engaged. Like, I was like, no, I can't do that. So I definitely avoided that entanglement. Like, nah, I'm good. And so whenever y'all come into a situation like this, make sure y'all do whatever y'all can to avoid it. If y'all hear somebody say, oh, I'm living with him or I'm living with her, y'all just don't even go there. Or if he or she is still driving the ex's car and stuff like that, that's a red flag too. Just go on and leave it alone and call it a day. All right, so how to avoid an entanglement number 2. Number 2, this is important. Make sure you set boundaries, y'all, okay? Make sure y'all set boundaries, but this is so important because especially, let's just say it's your ex and your ex is known to cheat he or she been cheating, or they cheated multiple times, or even if it was just once and y'all broke up and they come back trying to hit you up, trying to be nice, trying to sweet talk you, want to be back with you, make sure you set boundaries, because you need to make sure that he or she is serious about their situation, their relationship status, all of that. You really need to make sure, because if they've already cheated and lied on you, they'll probably do it again if they haven't changed. And a lot of times they haven't changed. You gotta really put in work to really want to change and do better and better yourself. And some guys or females sometimes just don't. And so you want to set boundaries to protect yourself, to and not just protect yourself as in you don't want to get hurt, but just to, you know, protect your respect, your values, your morals. You want to stick by that, have that self-respect, because of course cheating and lying, that's disrespectful. So you want to make sure none of that stuff happens again, because if they've already cheated on you and that's why you left them, and then y'all start back talking, even if it's a few years later or whatever, you don't want them to already be dealing with somebody and then you end up in an entanglement. So set boundaries. Even if it's not with an ex, it's just somebody you're trying to get to know. Make sure you set boundaries, because that shows that you have respect. Setting boundaries will keep you from moving too fast and just jumping head into something and ending up in an entanglement. Okay, the plan is to avoid this entanglement, not to get wrapped up in one. So take your time, set boundaries until you feel like you really know this person's relationship status. Period. Because next thing you know, you ain't got time to be getting no phone calls, no pop-ups from nobody. You don't have time for none of that. You trying to avoid all messy situations as possible, okay? How to avoid an entanglement number 3. Okay, so how to avoid an entanglement number 3 has to do with yourself. Heal yourself. Really grow. Take time for yourself, to yourself. Really get to love yourself, heal yourself, and all of that. And how I say you should heal yourself is through, you know, learning from your mistakes, reading self-help books, you know, reading the Bible if that's what you do, through prayer. And you know, you really gotta work on yourself every day. This ain't just something you could do for 1 day or 2 days. You know, this is going to take time, even a year or 2, 3 years. It really takes years when you really are broken, because sometimes the reason why we choose the people that we choose and end up in these entanglements is because of something within ourselves that's broken but needs to be healed and fixed, okay? So really take the time out to heal yourself. It's time to reevaluate yourself, your life, because if not, you will definitely end up in the same toxic situation, the same type of entanglement. It'll be similar or the same exact thing, just with a different person. And nobody wants to continue down them same cycles. It gets old, it gets tiring, and then you really start to think like, dang, what am I doing wrong? What do I? And it's not always necessarily yourself. It'd be something wrong with the person that you're with. But the thing with ourselves being is that, I'm not saying in a relationship you messed up, but we do have to heal ourselves. That's what we need to do on our part when it comes to ourselves. So for myself, I feel like I need to work on myself, because some of the people I have chosen was due to, you know, my childhood and how I grew up and all of that. Because to be honest, I can't name not one male in my life that actually did their part, did what they were supposed to do, really, you know, just be there, love a woman the way you should, me as the niece, the cousin, or the girlfriend, or just whatever the case is. Because uncles, starting with my dad, of course, down to my stepdad, uncles, whatever, stuff just ain't always been the best, just with, you know, my relationship or situation with a guy, whether it's a relative, somebody I was talking to, or somebody I was with. So I feel like I really need to heal myself from those past relationships that I've had with a male. And like I said, that even just means family too. You know, so we all got to live, learn, grow, really strive to do better, because there is no excuses. Even if you are broken because of what something did to you, because of what somebody did to you, you can only blame yourself if you don't move on or grow from that situation, because it's up to you to pick yourself up. Okay, nobody else can do it but you. You have to do your part when it comes to that. I want y'all to comment below if y'all know what I'm talking about, if y'all feel me with any of the 3 that I've named so far. Comment below if y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so how to avoid an entanglement number 4 is don't get with anybody or talk to anybody for the wrong reasons. Do not get with nobody or talk to nobody for the wrong reasons. And the reason I say this is because if it's for the wrong reasons, at the end of the day, it's just for lustful purposes only. And when it's lust running everything, it can get dangerous and dirty and ugly, okay? And nobody wants that. Just don't even do it. Just don't even do it. If you know you're doing it for the wrong reasons, just don't even put yourself in that situation, because it can end up with an entanglement. Because if you are with that person for the wrong reasons and vice versa, 9 times out of 10 they already got somebody else on the side, and it's just a bunch of extra stuff that's gonna go on, drama, messiness, just all of that. Just avoid it. Just don't even do it. Okay, next thing is how to avoid an entanglement number 5. Okay, make sure y'all pay attention to those early signs, also known as red flags. Okay, do not ignore those early signs or those red flags, because if you don't ignore it and you pay attention and you listen, you will definitely avoid an entanglement, okay? You will definitely avoid an entanglement and avoid a bunch of extra stuff that probably could have happened. And, of course, you're protecting yourself at the end of the day. Pay attention to those signs. Pay attention to those red flags. Listen. When you get that gut feeling, pay attention to it. Listen. Keep your eyes wide open, okay? Wide open, all right? Because that'll be just the best thing for you. You'll be so glad that you dodged the bullet, you avoided the situation altogether. So yes, when you get that gut feeling, pay attention. When you keep seeing those red flags, pay attention to them, y'all, okay? Because sometimes I'm pretty sure a lot of us have done, including me, we will ignore those red flags. We'll allow the person that we're talking to or whatever talk us out of what we really see that's going on, or not see, but really feel deep down what we feel like is really going on. We'll ignore it, or we'll allow the person to talk us out of it, especially when you're just trying to give the person the benefit of the doubt. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt no more, okay? When you get that gut feeling and you see those red flags, pay attention. Okay, y'all, that is all that I have for today with how to avoid an entanglement. I hope that y'all liked this video, enjoyed this video, and like I said, if y'all know what I'm talking about and y'all feel me on this, make sure y'all go ahead and comment, okay? Do not forget to comment. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like this, give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, okay, y'all? And y'all already know this is a Woman Chat Wednesday, and I will be coming back with another Woman Chat Wednesday. And this is like a sidebar, but some of y'all probably noticed throughout the video, yes, my nails is just toe up, okay? Help me, somebody. Well, this hand is okay. It's this hand, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I'm stuck with this one nail. But anyways, I'll see y'all next time.